Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cosmic Sun. Welcome to my page. It is so good to see you guys. Happy May 20th, and welcome to this week's reading.
In this vast multiverse, who are you?
We are made of matter and nothing more.
Being a real mixed up human
Vast
being
multiverse.
is a manifestation of nature.
Open your eye.
As always, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. What did you do? Was it sunny? Was it rainy? Because it rained here all weekend long. And the sun is finally out today. I don't know if you can hear the bird chirping back here behind me, but it has been going nonstop since the sun came up. And I'm not complaining because I have missed the sun. Don't get me wrong, I love my rainy days and I love curling up and watching a good show. I just had a really good cry last night finishing Attack on Titan. If you know, you know. So I don't mind the rain, but it has been like 3-4 days. I am so ready to go enjoy the sun after I'm done recording with you guys. First and foremost, you guys know the drill. Before we even get started, what are we doing? I remembered today. Hydration station. So go ahead, grab a snack, grab a drink. Let's get ready to jump into this week's reading. It is May 20th. This reading is going to be May 20th through May 25th, right? Yeah. That's right. And as always, you guys know that the beginning of each week, or at least hopefully you're starting to catch on to the pattern, we do general readings every week. Then at the beginning of June, we're going to do a zodiac reading. Woo! So go ahead, like I said, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and let's go ahead and get into today's reading. Alright, you guys, today we are using my Beyond Lumeria deck. I love this deck. It is an oracle deck, and if you don't know, it is a deck that I love to use to check in on my chakras, where I'm sitting at during the week, if there are any energies that I need cleared, anything like that. This is my go-to deck. So I was getting the vibe that that's what we're going to be doing this week for this week's reading. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, pull a couple of cards. And if you're wondering why I keep a crystal on my cards, it's just to charge up the energy. Just to do, like, not really a cleansing, but to feel the vibe of what I'm vibing. I don't know, it's just something that I like doing. I see some people, like, knock on their decks. They cleanse their decks before every reading. I have recently cleansed my cards, like all of my decks, so I don't need to worry about doing all of that right now. Do you ever love just a good shuffle? Just a good satisfying shuffle? I do. Am I weird? That's probably a little weird. Alright, universe. Oh, thank you. Oh, we have transformation in reverse. Not sure why we're blocking our own transformations. Let's pull some more cards and find out. Why are we blocking our own transformation? What's going on with our energy this week? This guy. Oh no, we're out of balance. Why are we out of balance? Why are we getting so many reversed? Oh no. This one. I want this one. Oh, I see. You guys have been emotionally and energetically through the ringer. You are currently gaining new perspectives. All right. Can I have one more, please? I feel like one more is the vibe. But go ahead, tell me about y'all's week. Well, ooh, two more is the vibe. What did you guys do this week? Did you enjoy the heat? Did you enjoy the rain? Did you work on self-care this week? Did you work on intentions? Did you work on healing your energy? Did you work on doing work in your practice? Are we building those foundations like the last 2 weeks were telling us to do? And of course, because last week I didn't do enough hydration, you guys are getting extra hydration this week. Do it. Okay. So we start off with 2 reverse cards, and then we have our reason why we're reversed. And then we're gonna, oh wow, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start here. So you guys are going through a transformation. So if we look at this card closely, let's turn it upright. All right, so we have feathers. That to me is all about mind shifting. That's air. Like we have a beautiful crown. It's a feathered crown. It is all about your intention. It's all about your mindset, where you are mentally. And right now, you're going through it. You are unbalanced. Normally when this card is upright, you have your heart, your mind, your spirit all working together as one to make your decisions and work your way through life. And again, we have these feathers, we have the crystal, we have above the third eye, we have above your pineal gland. We have our lotuses, one's trying to come up, one's going down. So we have a little bit of balance during this transformation, but it's a little bit of a chaotic transformation. It's kind of, you're on the teeter-totter. You're there, but you're like, I don't know what my next step is. And that's okay. You're not really meant to know what your next step is quite yet. You are gaining a new perspective, the third eye chakra, which is shown here. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, that beautiful little glow. And then right above our head is our crown chakra right here. And I know it's upside down, but to me this kind of looks like a chandelier. But we have an eclipse, and we just had an eclipse last month. So maybe you guys have been going through this since the eclipse. That's the vibe I'm getting. So something happened during the eclipse. Maybe your energy sparked up. Maybe things just kind of like, aha, you had epiphanies, you had ideas, you got a burst of creation. So you're like trying to do all these things and your plate is over full. So next, we go into alignment. That is what you're working on. This is the new perspective. You're working on realigning yourself. So of course, the transforming doesn't feel like you're transforming at all. You feel in chaos because your mind shift, your mental state has shifted. You are, okay, so dolphins are all about play. They're intelligent, they have intellect, but they're playful. They're here for it. If you know about dolphins in real life, they're really not, but for energy's sake, yes. We have all of our chakras, okay? And again, I come back to air right here, all right? That mental shift is happening. You are coming into your new self. And again, our theme is air. We have paradigm shift. There is something major going on in your brain, in your life, around you. You have a whole new perspective on the things that you are trying to do, the things you're trying to create. Maybe it's that foundation that we talked about. Maybe you couldn't transform because that foundation wasn't here yet. And now you're like, oh, I know what my foundation is. I know the steps that I want to take to get to the place I'm trying to go. Because remember, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey and how we get there. You were so focused on this destination over here that you were like, oh, but the journey, it's just taking too long. We need the foundation. It's okay to be out of balance sometimes. It's okay to like have your world thrown upside down when you're like, oh, I get it. Or if you don't get it, you're like, okay, I need some time to think. I need some time to myself, because if I'm trying to realign myself, if I'm trying to have that paradigm shift, what are my next steps? What am I trying to accomplish? Is what I'm trying to accomplish aligned with my personal goals? Maybe there's something that has to be put on the back burner right now and you're kind of upset about it. Wow. All right. We're going to set these bad boys to the side and we're going to pull a few more cards. What does the universe want to leave with us this week? So we have paradigm shift, we have mental changes, so we're working on changing our minds, our bodies, our spirits, our goals, our end goals, our foundation to meet those end goals. Ooh. These feel like they should be like this. Not really upside down, but not really right side up either. We'll do our last one. Okay, so these two that feel like they're not really right side up and they're not upside down. Something is trying to manifest. Look at all that fruit and floral. It's like fruit floral. It looks like a kiwi cut up to me. But we have things trying to manifest, things out of the ether that are like, hey, idea, hey, idea. We have that butterfly effect going on. And the violet flame, I love this card. Something has sparked, something is trying to spark. It is your own creations, your own ideas. Because yes, you can gather information from the world around you so that you have a basis on what you're trying to manifest. So the idea is forming. The idea is here and you're like, I have the power to create the things that I want. But you're like, oh, I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know if it's the right time. Your time is now. There's no time like the present. Speak your truth. Express your truth. Throat chakra. Again, we have the butterfly. Your truth is trying to manifest. You are trying to figure out what that truth is for you. So like I said with the other cards, that this is trying to happen. You are trying to transform, but you're changing that foundation. You have that paradigm shift. You have that idea of creation. So this is just like a shorter version of these cards. That this creation, your truth, is trying to show you. It is trying to show you through messages, symbols, signs, songs. If you've heard a certain song this week or a tune or seen some numbers, it was for you. Stop overthinking it. You are creating this for yourself. You hold the power. You hold the energy. You hold the will. Look at all that power you have. Look at the ripple effect, butterfly effect, ripple effect. Inaction is still in action. If you're not in action, if you're not in movement, what are you doing? Why are you still? What stillness is happening? Inaction is still, I don't want to say it's a negative thing, but it's definitely not always a positive thing. Something has sparked. Something is trying to flow through and grow through. To me, this looks like ether, tree bark, earth, nature coming into you, and you're like, I see it, I can grasp it, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. You are finding that out this week. You are using your throat chakra, step into your truth, tell yourself in the mirror, this is what I want to do, this is my end goal, this is my foundation, and this is what I want to do. Can we just take a minute to appreciate this artwork? And again, we have these beautiful wings. We have air, we have lift, we have paradigm shift, we have mental shifts, we have the butterfly effect. We have each action that you have chosen up until this point, each action that you say needs to be said with grace, power, and dignity, and integrity. And then I still want one more final card. One absolutely, positively last card. Oh, maybe not. Last card, maybe. Communication and co-creation. Are you not communicating with your friends, family, or somebody? Are you worried that nobody else shares your ideals? Why don't you be the first one to set the trend? Why don't you be the first one to do it? You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. Everybody has their own path, has their own way. Do not be afraid to communicate with others. Maybe others share your ideas that you haven't met before. Maybe you just don't know. You just have to put it out there. Speak your truth. Meet your soul tribe. Meet your soul family. That you will find them. They will find you. So this week, recap. Paradigm shifts. Reality changes. You are stepping into your power. You're going to turn this transformation upright. You are going to transform yourself. You are out of balance because your world has changed. Your viewpoints have changed. You are trying to realign yourself. We have alignment is manifesting. To realign yourself is to speak your truth. You are finding out what that truth is to you. And then you are working on communication with it's yourself, your soul team, people in your life. We have to work on communication. Somebody somewhere has some advice for you, and it can't happen unless you're like, hey, so I've been thinking about this thing. Speak your truth this week. And just because I'm feeling it, we're going to ask the Magic 8 Ball what the Magic 8 Ball message is for us this week. Shake the Magic 8 Ball! What do we have? What's our energy this week? Should we go out and try something new? That's what we're going to ask. Yes. Definitely. Go out this week, try something new, speak your truth. The Magic 8 Ball has said so. Okay, you guys, that is all the time we have to today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for dropping in, tuning in. If you would like to see more, please go subscribe, hit that notification bell. You guys have a fantastic week. I cannot wait to see you guys again next week. And don't forget, June 1st, we are doing a Zodiac reading. So all the Zodiacs, we're going to do different decks. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I cannot wait to see you there. Okay, bye!
You, in this vast multiverse,
We are not made of matter, nothing more.
Being a real mixed up human
vast
being
multiverse.
is a manifestation